Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, we got our snowflakes back. Not the same ones, but we got a new pair. Pretty much same thing, except no curb brush on these. I just missed them, so I had to cop them. I ended up doing a trade for them for the Denali, so it was worth it. But in today's video, as you can see, we're gonna be doing painting my caliper. Sorry. We're already up to doing one of them so far. We're gonna be doing a yellow on blue is what I'm going for. I thought about it. I thought about midnight purple. Thought about just blue, um, red, but I went with the yellow because I just seen it on cars, and I mean I like it, so I feel like it's gonna look good. We do have drum brake packaging on this truck though, as you can see right here. But pretty much just sanded everything down, and just got to the base coat, which is the white, so it doesn't matter how that looks. Even if I oversprayed it a little or undersprayed, it doesn't matter. It's just the base coat. I'm letting that dry off. We're gonna get to the other side, and yeah, pretty much the color we're gonna be using is gonna be this right here. If I can focus, there you go. Let me focus on it real quick. It's this gloss Daytona yellow. So you know anything about the Daytona colors? I mean, this is perfect. So it's just gonna pretty much just look like that. That combo is gonna be nice. So yeah, it's gonna be yellow with blue. So I think it'll look good. If it doesn't look good, I guess we'll be redoing this all over again with just this. If we can find this specific blue or something close to it, we'll go ahead and do it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to the other side, and then I'll show you how that side ends up, or maybe even the process. So yeah, it's gonna be a little 10-minute video, probably even less, but pretty much just going around everything. Next, also for the truck, is going to be, we have a city panel right here that's going to go in the middle, obviously on the board. On the middle board, I already bought the suede for it. It's going to be wrapped in suede, and it's going to go right there, which means I'm not going to be able to use the middle seat, which means we're also getting a middle console on this truck. I already had one before, but honestly just would like the space more. So we're going to go ahead and then pretty much do that later this week. So there'll be another video on that. And then after that, I don't know. We'll see what comes after. So yeah, let's just get into the next part. I kind of did the same thing as always and forget that I'm shooting a YouTube video while doing things. So, pretty much got the other side somewhat done. It looks way worse than the first side I did, but it will still work. You can see my base coat. It's not the very best. The other side was for sure better, but the first side, we just did the first coat of it's yellow. I think we're gonna do one more coat, and this should be it, or two at least two more, so it sticks good. But this is the first coat. It's gonna be a banana. It's gonna be a yellow. I think with the chrome, it'll look good, but I'm not too sure, honestly. Either way, it's gonna be bright, but with the chrome, like, I think it'll look real good. And then we're gonna give my mechanic to do the front ones, cause I ain't trying to like take everything off and blah blah blah, which it might not be that hard, but for me, calipers, I can do like pretty much the front end, but then taking off them calipers, I don't know why it's always somewhat difficult for me. But I mean, y'all can see that looks pretty good actually. The front's gonna look really good, but I think it's gonna look real good with yellow. If not, if it doesn't look good, we'll do blue, but I wanted something to stand out, and I mean, that looks amazing. Also, this is why I hate Oklahoma roads. The other day we were on the highway. There was a sheet of metal on the bottom. Didn't see it. It was night. Took away my whole... Oh, down there too, I think. No, that's other things. But took away a whole chunk of my paint. Literally down to the bottom though now. I don't know why that happened, but it did. But yeah. Oh, and another thing y'all missed. Sorry. It's been a minute since I actually uploaded a video, and my camera's not focusing. Pop under the hood. So I'm on a 5.8 after all. I realized I was on 5.8. Drop instead of 5.9. What happened is I run 265 32 265 35 22 inch tires on my 22s, which is perfect. That way I don't crack them. I still have a chance of cracking them on those tires because they're pretty thin, but they're not 255 30s where it's like this much, like this thin of a tire. So what happened was whenever I took off these bottom plastics that are inside here, my cabling for my fuse box, it dropped, and I didn't realize it dropped until I started, like, every time I hit a bump or something, I honked, but like the honked by itself, and the lights were good. Like, it would go turn on my high beams pretty much. I was like, bro, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, there has to be like a cable or something. And at first, like, for 3 days straight, I couldn't find it until I put it up on the lift. You know, we have a lift here at the shop. Found out that my whole cable was literally dropped, and the tire was like literally rubbed through like this much of the cables. So I had to do a little bit of rewiring, but everything is good now. I still need to change out my airbag, my horn airbag, because I mean it's just been telling me to. But I got this fixed up, and then obviously I relocated it over here so it doesn't rub at all. But let me see if I can focus. Where's it at? Like, I think it's, let me make on a, where's it right here? Trying to figure out where the thing was. If I can. Okay, yeah, so the wires that broke are right there. I wired everything back up together. And as you can see, it's pretty much just zip tied up here, so it doesn't have any movement. I'm falling anywhere. So yeah, they're not rubbing no more. Yeah, I was just checking my fuses box back to back, and I was like, bro, like, what is it? Which I'm gonna clean this out real quick, actually, with some air. But yeah, turns out it was on my cables just dropped, and then that's what happened. But right now, we're just gonna get this side done, finished up. If it can focus, I hate the lighting. There we go. This side is almost done. It needs like one more coat. We're gonna do the front. The 22, these snowflakes are a lot better. Obviously, I think they're replicas, but they just look too good. I mean, the other ones I had, I think were OBM, because it said, well, they were OEM. It said GM on the inside, so. Yeah, but, I mean, as you guys can see, I have a lot of space to work here with anything I really need to do. So, pretty much what I am going to do is eventually, I've thought about it, and I think I'm going to just 5.3 top it. There might be a 6.0, maybe if I get a Cadillac Escalade, but I think we're going to go with the 5.3. But a good, like, low mileage 5.3. Or I might just rebuild one, but who knows. Because you have to dump a lot of money into the person that puts it in. Because obviously I don't know how to do it, but I can try. I can always try and, like, step by step it. But I know I need someone who knows how to do it already. So I'm going to pay like $2K right there. Around $2K, 1.5 to get it installed and everything. But I'm going to get everything else myself. Probably end up spending like, what, four bands in total. I think maybe a little more. But yeah, this is it. So we'll show you the next part. Well, we got the front side done as well. It's pretty much white right now, base coat, and the next is gonna be the yellow paint, as always. These are pretty much done for. They look good. Having my mechanic do that one, like I said. But first step out the way, I think it's gonna look real good, especially with the chrome rim. So I'll show y'all the end of it. All you really need is really just take off your wheel, and then sand down all your calipers and everything, and then just get straight to it. So yeah, well, it came out actually really good. So y'all can see brakes and everything is painted. These little imperfections, they come out once you drive it, but it looks good. Looks really good, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Next video we'll get that city panel done, guys, and oh yeah, it looks really good, actually.